Heraclitus, the ancient Greek philosopher, introduced the concept of ever-flowing reality with the famous assertion that you cannot step into the same river twice. This metaphor encapsulates his belief in the constant state of flux that defines existence. Heraclitus argued that everything is in a perpetual state of change, and stability is an illusion. This idea is central to understanding the world as a dynamic process rather than a collection of static objects. The significance of Heraclitus's philosophy in the context of a perpetually updating simulation lies in its striking similarity to modern ideas about reality as a simulation. If we consider the universe as a vast, interconnected system resembling a computer simulation, Heraclitus's notion of an ever-changing reality finds relevance. Just as a simulation continuously processes and updates information, Heraclitus's reality is one of endless transformation. A real-world example of Heraclitus's ever-flowing reality can be seen in the field of technology. The rapid evolution of smartphones, which are regularly updated and upgraded, reflects the constant state of change Heraclitus described. Another example is the internet itself, an ever-expanding network that continuously grows, shifts, and adapts to new data, resembling an endless stream that never remains the same. Support for Heraclitus's philosophy comes from various angles. Some philosophers and scientists, like those exploring process philosophy or quantum mechanics, find his ideas harmonious with their understanding of reality as something dynamic and interactive. They argue that embracing change is essential for growth and development, both personally and in broader societal contexts. However, Heraclitus's perspectives are not universally accepted. Some argue for the existence of fundamental constants or core truths that remain unaffected by this perpetual flux. Critics might point to mathematical or physical laws that appear universally consistent, suggesting stability amidst change. Heraclitus's ever-flowing reality influences discussions on the nature of existence and reality's malleability. It challenges us to reconsider the nature of identity and permanence, introducing a framework that aligns with theories about simulated realities or digital environments. This concept encourages a shift from viewing change as disruptive to seeing it as an integral, natural aspect of existence. In the broader exploration of reality as a simulation, Heraclitus provides a philosophical foundation that underscores the importance of adaptability and acknowledges the inherent uncertainty of the world we live in. Heraclitus, the ancient Greek philosopher, famously stated that you cannot step into the same river twice, encapsulating his concept of perpetual change. This aphorism illustrates the idea that reality is in constant flux. Just as the flowing water of a river changes with each passing moment, so too does the world around us. Heraclitus proposed that change is the fundamental essence of the universe, and stability is an illusion. This concept holds significant importance in the realm of Heraclitus's ever-flowing reality, drawing a parallel to modern discussions about a perpetually updating simulation. The notion that reality continuously evolves is crucial when considering the universe as a dynamic system, akin to a simulation that continuously updates its parameters and outcomes. Real-world examples of this concept can be seen in the field of technology and economics. In technology, consider software updates. Applications are regularly modified to fix bugs, enhance functionality, or improve user experience, thus constantly evolving to meet new needs. In economics, market conditions are ever-changing. Stocks, currencies, and commodities fluctuate based on an array of factors such as political events, technological advances, and human behavior, rendering a static analysis of the market ineffective. Supporters of Heraclitus's view argue that embracing change is essential for adaptation and growth. In a world where change is the only constant, resilience and flexibility become invaluable traits. Philosophers and scientists alike have appreciated this perspective, equating the dynamic nature of life to evolution and progress. However, this concept is not without its challenges and controversies. Some argue against Heraclitus' dismissal of stability, suggesting that certain structures such as laws of physics or moral principles provide a necessary anchor amidst the chaos. Furthermore, in the context of a simulation, skeptics question the implications of such a worldview, asking whether it undermines notions of free will or objective reality. In connecting Heraclitus' concept of change to the broader topic, it becomes evident that our perception of reality as something malleable influences philosophical and scientific discourse. It shapes our understanding of existence, driving inquiries into quantum mechanics and virtual realities. Heraclitus's insight, prompts us to reconsider our place within the universe and challenges our perceptions of permanence, urging us to adapt and evolve as our understanding of the world continually updates, just like a simulation. The concept of the nature of reality as a perpetual simulation suggests that what we perceive as reality is not static, but rather a continuously updating system, akin to a simulation. This idea bridges the ancient philosophical insights of Heraclitus, who proposed that change is the only constant, with modern technological advancements in simulation and virtual reality. Heraclitus's assertion that you cannot step into the same river twice beautifully parallels the notion of a constantly updating virtual environment, where changes occur seamlessly, shaping experiences dynamically. This topic is significant because it challenges us to rethink traditional perceptions of reality and existence. It pushes the boundaries of how we understand consciousness, experience, and even the universe itself. In the technological age, the idea that reality could function like a continually evolving simulation opens intriguing pathways for exploration in both philosophy and computer science. One real-world example that illustrates this concept is the use of virtual reality, VR, in training simulations. For instance, VR systems used by pilots or surgeons provide immersive environments that adapt in real time, simulating complex, ever-changing scenarios they might encounter in the real world. Another example is the development of video games with procedural generation, where the game world is not pre-designed but created on the fly by algorithms, resulting in a unique experience each time it is played. Supporters of this idea argue that it not only expands our understanding, but also elevates our approach to creativity and problem-solving by mimicking the fluid nature of real-world environments. It invites philosophical reflections on free will, consciousness, and the impact of human interactions within these dynamic systems. However, the concept is not without its challenges and controversies. Skeptics argue that equating reality to a simulation oversimplifies the complexities of existence and consciousness. There are also ethical considerations regarding our increasing dependence on simulation technologies and their potential to distort or replace human experiences. This point connects deeply with Heraclitus's philosophy by emphasizing the importance of embracing change and uncertainty. It influences other aspects of the main topic by encouraging a dialogue between ancient philosophical thought and contemporary technological paradigms, hence providing a comprehensive framework to explore the nature of reality. By considering reality as a perpetual simulation, we foster a multidisciplinary conversation that spans existential inquiry, cognitive science, and digital innovation, enhancing our collective quest to understand the essence of what is real. The concept introduced in the heading, Digital Analogies Viewing Reality Through the Lens of Modern Simulations, draws a parallel between Heraclitus's philosophy of an ever-changing reality and our contemporary understanding of simulations in the digital realm. Heraclitus famously proposed that change is the only constant, encapsulated in his idea that you cannot step into the same river twice. Modern simulations, particularly those used in virtual reality and complex computational models, mirror this idea by creating environments that are continually updating and evolving, much like the perpetual flux described by Heraclitus. This point is crucial because it bridges ancient philosophical concepts with cutting-edge technology, highlighting how our understanding of reality can be influenced by advancements in digital simulations. It suggests that just as Heraclitus saw reality as fluid and dynamic, modern simulations offer us a tool to visualize and engage with reality in ways that emphasize constant change, adaptability, and interactivity. Two specific examples illustrate this concept vividly. First, virtual reality environments, such as those used in gaming or training simulations, provide users with experiences that change and adapt based on their interactions, closely resembling Heraclitus' notion of a world in perpetual flux. Second, climate modeling and predictive simulations offer another example, where algorithms constantly adjust projections based on new data, illustrating the dynamic nature of reality that Heraclitus philosophized about. Supporting this idea are various opinions from fields such as philosophy, cognitive science, and technology. Proponents argue that looking at reality through the lens of simulations offers a unique vantage point, helping us understand complex systems and behaviors in ways traditional methodologies cannot. However, this perspective is not without its challenges and controversies. Critics argue that simulations can oversimplify or misrepresent reality, leading to misconceptions about the nature of change and complexity. Additionally, there are philosophical debates about whether simulations can truly capture the essence of reality or whether they offer a fundamentally different experience. This digital analogy influences other aspects of Heraclitus's philosophy by reinforcing the notion that change is an inherent feature of existence. It also suggests that our modern tools and technologies not only reflect ancient philosophical ideas, but also expand our capacity to explore and interpret them. In essence, viewing reality through the lens of modern simulations invites a re-examination of philosophical concepts, emphasizing the timelessness and relevance of Heraclitus's insights into the nature of reality.